Hey guys, it's Zoe, and today I'm going to continue my series with advice videos, I guess. This one is going to be about happiness and how to just be happy and be more positive and love your life. I do have a confidence video all about not caring what other people think and just about your outer confidence and how to love yourself. So that will be linked down below. I'm really proud of that video. This one is just about overall being happy. Now obviously I'm not a professional and I can't help and fix, I guess, every single problem. Obviously, if you actually are diagnosed with depression, then I can't just physically make you happy. But this is an advice video on just how to feel happier and just be more positive. This, it might not technically make you a happy person just right away, but I'm going to try to change your mindset a little bit and try to, make you realize why you should, be more positive and just enjoy life and love life. So let's get started. Now this part is an opinion, but I just think that some of your positivity is your choice of attitude. The more positive you are, the more happier you'll become. The more negative you are, the worse you'll feel and the more sad you'll feel. So it's a choice of how you act. It's your mindset. Obviously, acting happy isn't going to make you, 100% happy, but being in a happy mindset and being positive rather than trying to be negative will make you feel so much better. Even if you want to be negative and you're just a negative person, that is not going to help anything. Being negative all the time and just thinking about the bad things in your life, thinking terrible things about yourself, just anything negative you could possibly get yourself to think, is that going to help you? Is that going to make you feel any better? Probably not. I mean, obviously everyone has negative thoughts, but you need to push those away and you need to be positive. In every situation, there's a positive outcome of it. Even if it's a bad situation, there's something positive that comes from it, and instead of focusing on what's so terrible, you need to realize why it happened and just stop being so negative. For one, that is not going to help you feel any better. That is not going to do anything for you if you're just, complaining and just thinking about how terrible everything is. Some tips, little tips that I will go into more in depth of how I just became a happier person. So number one is take care of yourself. So basically, if you're treating yourself really badly and you're not, having good health and you're not taking care of yourself, you're not going to be happy, especially with your body, or you're not going to feel good, even inside, not just mentally, but physically you're not going to feel good. And if you're not taking care of your body, that doesn't make anyone happy. So if you're taking care of your body and you're doing things that are good for you, you're going to physically feel better, and then that's going to mentally make you more positive and make you more confident in a way, and it's going to help you a lot more. Do things that make you happy. If you want to be healthier, then eat healthier, exercise, just do things that are good for you, and you'll realize that you're a lot more happier with yourself because you're doing good things to your body. Your body is a temple. You need to take care of it. Another thing I like doing is making someone else happy, and that sounds kind of weird, I'm not happy, but I'm making other people happy. But if it's someone you really care about, especially, and you do something nice to them, or you give back to someone, or you just do something to make them happy and they realize, oh my gosh, this person made me so happy, inside it's going to make you happy with you because of you, and you're the reason that they're happy, so that's generally going to make you happy. Appreciate the little things. And I realize in this world, especially as teenagers in our generation nowadays, we take for granted what we have. And that sounds so cliche, be thankful for everything you have, but it's true. People don't realize the little tiny things mean so much, and they just, push it off because they want a new car or they want more money. And okay, happiness does not come from materialistic things. People say, I'll be happy when I get a good grade. I'll be happy when I get a car. I'll be happy when school goes better. Yeah, you may feel better, but that's only temporary. Money can't buy happiness. That's a real saying. It may make you feel happy in the moment, but you're not actually going to mentally be happy. You're just going to have what you want, so you're going to feel happy. And people don't appreciate what they already have. Material things cannot make you happy. They can make you feel happy, but that's just a feeling. That's not actually being happy all the time, not being a happy person. You're just feeling happy, and there's a difference. And people don't appreciate what they have. You take action, and what that means is just think about it. If something's making you unhappy, can you change it? Is it something that you can change? Maybe it's your grade. You can change that. You can get help. You can work harder. You can study. You can change that if that's what's making you unhappy. If a friendship is making you unhappy and it's a person, then you don't need that person in your life anymore, and you need to, let go of them, and you'll start to feel happier. If it's something you can change and fix, then fix it. So what taking action means is just change it. If whatever is making you unhappy and it's something that you can fix or can change, or you know what it is, or maybe it's a bunch of things, but you can kind of eliminate some of the things that are making you unhappy, like even the little things, then do it. Change it. Just talk to people. And obviously you have to be ready to talk to people about it, and if you're not ready, then you're not ready to be happy. You're not, ready to fix it. But talking to people, it doesn't have to be a professional. It doesn't have to be, someone you trust, whether it's a best friend or a parent or a sibling or, someone at school. It doesn't, anyone you want to talk to, they might not be able, to help if it's like a friend, but just venting and letting out all those feelings helps, because you're talking about it. When you keep on keeping them bottled inside and you're keeping them inside, you're just going to feel even worse, and then one day you're going to explode, and it's going to be too much for you, and you're not going to understand why you're randomly crying and, feeling even worse than ever before. It's because you never let out all those feelings. So when you talk to someone, you're letting out how you feel, and you're kind of getting it out of you, and it makes me feel a lot better. And then you get support, and you get hugs, and advice from other people. This is kind of what I've been talking about, is be positive. Like, what is the point of being negative? Like, I realize how much we complain. I like to remember is I try to be the person I'd want to be best friends with. So try to be the best you can be. If you look at your friends and you admire, they're your best friends for a reason. Try to be who you'd want to be best friends with. If you weren't yourself, try to be someone that the best you can be. Everything happens for a reason. So there's a reason you had a bad day today. There's a reason your friend had a bad day 2 days ago. There's a reason, stuff happens, and, you may not see that reason right away, or you may think it's pointless, but when you're all grown up in the future, you'll realize that there's a reason for it all happening. Maybe you need to learn something. Maybe it's a good outcome. Maybe, it may seem like a bad situation, but haven't you noticed it always gets better? Like, you may have a bad day, but then the next day may not be so bad, and then that situation goes away eventually. It's not permanent. It's a temporary problem, and you realize everything does get better. Yeah, there may be another next bad day in a month or so, but it's a different situation, it's a different feeling, and it's a different reason, and nothing lasts forever. As negative as that sounds, but it doesn't, and everything will get better. I promise you, time heals all wounds. You get a boo-boo, it's gonna take time to heal, obviously, to heal up. It's the same with life situations. It's not going to be better when you wake up. You're not gonna feel happy the next day, but give it time, and you'll notice eventually it'll be better, and you'll be glad that you got through it. Another thing I recommend is hanging out with people who bring you up and don't bring you down. If you're hanging out with toxic friends and people who are always bringing you down or making you do things that make you not happy, then you need to ditch those people, because they're obviously something you can change with your happiness, and you don't need toxic friends in your life. You need people who are bringing you up. If you hang out with positive people, even if you're not the happiest person and you hang out with people who are happy, you'll notice you'll feel better. Rather than hanging out with negative people all the time, you're just going to feel what they're feeling, and then their feelings are going to bring you down and make you upset too, and then you're just all going to be upset. If you're hanging out with positive people, they're going to bring you up, they're going to lift you up, they're going to support you, they're going to give you advice, they're going to hug you, they're going to help you, and with their positive mindsets and how they live their life, you'll kind of rub off on, or they'll kind of rub off on you, and you'll, without even realizing it, start to be more happy and positive because of who you hang out with. Your thoughts become your reality. Think about it. You think something, it's probably going to happen. Or that negativity is going to come out of it, and that's all you're going to see. You think something good is going to come out of it. Your thoughts become your reality. Happiness is a choice. And before you tell me I'm wrong. I know sometimes it's chemical imbalances in your brain that makes people depressed. I understand that. But happiness in general is a choice because it comes from within. It does not come from other people or other situations. Just because, maybe something bad happened in your life, and yeah, it was a sad situation, but you can choose to be happy. Just because a person or a thing or something that happened is a sad situation, your happiness does not come from other people. Your happiness does not rely on situations in your life. Your happiness comes from you and how you look at things and how positive you are. And you can't just say, oh, I'm never going to be happy because of this situation. Yeah, that may make you sad, but that doesn't determine if you're happy or not. What determines if you're happy or not is you. Situations in your life does not determine if you should be a happy person. You deserve to be happy. Everyone deserves to be a little bit happier than they already are. I hope this was helpful, even if it helped at least just one person and made you smile and just kind of made you think and realize, life isn't all that too bad, and I hope you can start progressing from here and just start being a happier person. I hope this was helpful, and smile, and I'll talk to you guys later.